Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for December 8th to the 20th. Before I get into the pattern forecast, I'm going to talk about the impending storm for the south and for portions of the mid-Atlantic. Still watching the system. Okay, we're going to look at the GFS. And here's this system right here coming into Southern California. And then we go eastward in time. And you start seeing the storm beginning to organize across the Gulf Coast states. Here we see ice and snow across portions of northern Texas, Oklahoma, and into Arkansas and parts of Missouri. Here's heavy rain and storms down here to the south. So we go forward in time. Now we're at 1 p.m. Saturday. And here's like heavy rain and storms across this area here. And then we have the frozen or the wintry precipitation across the northwestern portion of the storm as it tracks eastward. Now we're going to go even further in time. And now here's 1 a.m. Sunday. And snow starts to break out across portions of North Carolina. Kind of ice across western North Carolina. Ice and snow combination into the Mississippi Valley. Here's rain and storms across this region, across the Gulf. And then we go forward in time. And now we're at 1 a.m. Monday. And this is GFS, brings it off the coast. And it looks like the precipitation just comes up to the Delmarva area region. Now we're going to look at the European, which this shows the precipitation, but watch where the 540 line is with this system. And it brings it even further to the south, where it brings a low off the Carolina coast and moves it out. Precipitation only comes up to Florida, maybe snow across the northern portions of the region. So it still could change, still a couple of days away. But still needs to be watched. Okay, we're going to look at the period for December 8th to the 12th. This is what we're forecasting the pattern look like. We're going to have a trough here. We have a ridge over western Canada that will slowly side eastward, and we have a trough here. We have this split flow here across the nation. This will help push the storm, and the system might interact with northern stream energy as it gets the storm going. But as we go forward in time, when we come to the 12th, the pattern gradually starts to change, and you can see that this ridge kind of moves in to the west central states. We still have a trough here along the east coast. And we look at the rest of the models, they're in good agreement. Areas from Northern California to the coast of Oregon will have the greatest potential to see heavy rain as we see this here across this area here. We see the heaviest rainfall as this system, as a cold front moves in it moves inland. We're looking at the period for December 11th to the 15th. Little change in overall circulation. We still have a trough from Alaska and the Eastern Pacific, a trough along the East Coast, and this ridge kind of slides eastward. And we're going to go forward in time. We start seeing this pattern. We start seeing the pattern flatten to almost a semi-zone of flow. And we look at the rest of the forecast pattern. We see near to above normal heights. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for the west. Forecasted numbers of 4 degrees below normal. And then we have above normal temperatures for the east central states. I think this might be a little high. This 12 degrees here. I think it'd be more closer to 4 to 6 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And then we have below normal precipitation here. And the probability of occurrence is 35%. Now look at the period for December 16th to the 20th. The pattern continues to still flatten. Go to the 16th. we see that most of the models are indicating near to above normal heights across much of the nation, but then we look at the European ensembles, has near to below normal heights, but we still have above normal heights here. So I think this is the outlier. So I think the pattern's going to look like this for this forecast period. I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence 35 to 45%, and then below normal precipitation forecast here, probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for December 8th to 20th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.